Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast. One of two Arsenal watchalongs today. For obviously, WSL, Arsenal at the last home game, technically, last one at Bournemouth this season. Arsenal playing Aston Villa. Got to keep winning. As I said last night, my show last night, the match of the day. Got to keep winning and pray. Just pray now that Birmingham City or Man United do us a favour in these last two games and take something from Chelsea, and all we've got to do is keep winning. But also, I know there's big Premier League games kicking off kicked off already as we speak between Tottenham and Leicester and Everton and Chelsea. We will be keeping an eye on the scores there and updating everything that goes on there, basically. But as you can see, this is a lineup. Going back to the actual what we're here for this stream, this is a lineup. A few changes. One completely actually got me off guard, actually. Zinsberg has been dropped to the bench for the first time in the WSL this season, and Williams is coming in her place. And then you got Moritz, Williamson, Leah, Ruben Moy, Steph Catley, and then midfield, Leah Walton and Kim Little with Miedemar just in front of them, being a creative role, basically. Then the front three is Beth Mead, Katie McCabe, and Caden Ford down the middle. And Black Dennis has been dropped to the bench as well. And as I say, Zinsberg on the bench, got Cole, BT, Boy, Victoria, Manham, Jordan Nobbs, Nikita Paris, and Stina Blackstenius on the bench. Even with a couple of changes that have been made, we should still win comfortably 4-0 at least. No more, no less. If I'm being brutally honest, they're just, again, keeping the pressure on them, not in West London, basically. I find it amazing how literally we want to give them so much coverage and all that crap, BBC and all that, and we're literally not far off 10 minutes away from kickoff, and it's not on TV yet. Oh dear! If you're new to the channel as well, do subscribe, do smash that like button and all that jazz. It does massively help the channel going forward. And yeah, also I will be joined when we come back. Literally 5 minutes off descending, we come back for the men's game against West Ham. I've got Andrew, we've got Russ popping on, Gary, Joel popping on at half time and full time, and Melvin's joining us as well, live from his dungeon. If you know, you know. Ridgely's in the chat. Afternoon, Ridgely, how you doing? Looking forward to this game. What are your feelings on obviously the lineup itself and as a whole? Do you think we can? Do you see banana skin here? Because I honestly, might be being a bit arrogant or whatever, but I honestly don't. We watched the beating 4-0 at Villa Park earlier in the season, in the corresponding fixture. Kate McCabe an absolute belter of a goal and 40 yards out on the volley. So yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, there we go. Now it starts. Come on. Come on, girls. Don't let us down today. Do not let us down today. We're so close. We're so close to the end of the season. It would be naive and stupid on our part to just gift it to Chelsea now in terms of literally just go, we're giving up. You can have it. But United are winning as well. Man United are winning as well against West Ham. They were winning 3-0 last time I checked. I double checked now. So literally, the last Champions Z spot is going down to the last day. So United have something to fight for themselves. Oh yeah, Sky Sports, one sec. Tap. You know, it's just getting a bit. I forgot to say as well. If anyone hasn't seen, Jonas did his obviously post-match conference on Friday. He had a bit to say about Chelsea and their basically calling them out for corruption, basically match fixing, effectively by saying they rearranged fixtures in January because of one player out in terms of the Asia Cup in Sam Kerr, so they wouldn't miss her, and we had to play through our fixtures and basically calling foul play, basically. It hasn't gone down well. Set up, and you're literally given a 30-second clip. I've seen this Asante, who former gunner, won the Champions League with us in 2007. That's a retirement this week, and obviously we've done a little a presentation. But BBC literally filmed it and edited it down to 30 seconds. I could do it. Hang on, if we want to get a point, that's back to 3 points. We'd have 2 games left off today. Today would be 6 points clear. So how can Chelsea win a title today if we draw? Because it's a 4-point gap. We put it down to 1. Take 1 point, bring it down to 3 points. Yeah, we've got 2 games to play ourselves. Best that they can do is win and make it go down to goal difference. So that's a stupid punditry on her part. See, 10 goals all season in the WSL, and we're literally going to fucking not win the title. Oh. Surely we're not going to fucking. But again, surely we're not going to draw against, with all due respect, Aston Villa at home. Surely. Especially the North London derby, literally on Wednesday night as well. Chelsea are going to win this title. If Chelsea are going to win this title, they're going to have to win it the hard way. Don't care what anyone says. Why did Tobin Heath leave? Says Russ. Basically, she basically signed a 1-year contract with us when she joined. There was an option of extending it at the end of the season, but she's been injured most of it. She has been injured on and off throughout the season, and her latest injury rules her out until the end of the season. But she won't be playing again. So with that and the fact that, as I say, she's been injured on and off throughout the season, everyone thought it'd be best part of company, basically. Personally, I would have thought, considering the contract was running out anyway, and there was only an option to extend, for the sake of 2 weeks, announce it after the season's done and dusted, in my opinion. She could, for the sake of a couple of weeks, she still could have been under contract and gone off and got a treatment, and then obviously in the meantime figure out what she wants to do, retire or whatever. The timing for me was off, in my opinion, just for me anyway. Yeah, Beth Mead from day one has been the most consistent player in the WSL. Who gets the PFA Player of the Year? Not PFA, the Football Writers Football of the Year award on Friday. Someone that turned up for half a season, Sam Kerr. Literally did it first half of the season, sorry. Sam Kerr was non-existent in the WSL. Was struggling to get into a rhythm. Beth Mead has been consistent from day one. But apparently that's not good enough. Apparently, because he doesn't play for Chelsea, can't have the award. Because Sam Kerr decided to turn it on after coming back from the Asia Cup. Oh, we'll give it to her now. Okay, our girls are coming out and there's a saying there's going to be a guard of honour for former gunner who's retiring, Asante from Villa. Person that will go out last of anything. She did win the Champions League with us. So that's how long her career's been. So it's rather fitting that she's announced it in the last away game for Villa is going to be where it will be going for her. "37, bloody, it looks younger than that. Does not look 37. Again, why are they wearing these jackets? Well, in terms of, I'm trying to talk about Arsenal now. The what we're going to fucking call them now. They've flopped. From the second they got released, they have flopped to the point they even tried to fucking plug it on the men's side, plug it for the men on the men's side of the website, and it's still flopped. It's still not. It's non-existent. Well, it says it all about BBC, by the way. We're near the end of the season, and they're using player icon things like the shirt outlays from the design is from like last season. Come on, girls, let's not mess about today. Let's say get the 3 points, put a few goals in the net as well. Keep the pressure on Chelsea and just pray and hope Birmingham City or United do us a favour. And we've just got to literally win all our 3 games and just pray that just one game, Chelsea drop points in. And we've got to be ready to counter it. Okay, McCabe in the forward 3. Guys, get your score predictions into the chat as well. And I'll read them out as we go along. Have a look on the score side of things. So it's still 0-0 in the other games. I'll try and Premier League. It'd be so much easier finding Premier League here. No, you don't. This is ridiculous. Seriously? BBC score, fuck it. Girls are just taking a knee on my screen. And we are 2-0 to the arse. There's plus. Fucking, I want literally trying to get the fucking football as in the scores up on the Sky Sports site. And that fucking advert for Disney Plus comes up and goes, "Oh, new person." I can see that being clipped up now. I can see it. Someone screen grabbing it and putting it everywhere. Oh, God. Oh, come on, girls. No messing about. Come on, let's not fuck about today. No nerves. Bad wise anyway. Again, I'm surprised that Zinsberger's been dropped today to the bench. So again, first time this season she hasn't played a WSL game. And this is unless obviously Lydia Williams is planning on leaving, and this is just their sort of way of saying, "Oh, thank you for your service. Here you go," sort of thing. Swan song. There you go. Sort of. Oh dear, right. Here we go, that's better. Both 0-0. Both Premier League games are still 0-0. There you go. Just remind me to go back and forth every now and then. Thought it'd make you laugh though, that's got me going. Oh dear. Come on. I'll bear read it. Come on, you can do better than that. I'm sorry, no matter what, look, if we don't win this WSL title, but obviously we don't get the miracle we need to get to win the title now, I don't care what anyone's saying. We need to have a word of Jonas and say, and ask him questions like, what, why, how, what did you do? What went wrong for you to go and just throw it, or just basically effectively gift it on a plate for Chelsea? No excuses. Don't give this bollocks, this like that. Just say how it. Just tell us the truth. How can we start a season the way we did? One injury to our starting 11 in terms of Leah Williamson, and everything just fell apart. And it took you forever to fucking fix it. Like one injury, just everything falls apart. Like, come on. Fair enough if we'd had a Man City situation to start the season, like what they had to start the season, like injury-ridden squad. We had one injury, and everything we had built up to that point went to shit. And it's never been quite the same since. Got Brooke in the chat saying 3-0 to the Arsenal. I've already said I'm going for 4. At least 4. Oh yeah. Don't forget, guys, do smash that like button. Do subscribe if you are new to the channel. If you want, you can become a channel member for £2.99 a month. All the perks are listed as you go through the rigmarole of it all, including a lifetime discount code will be sent to you via me for purchase when you purchase at any time over and over, whatever, multiple times basically, all channel merchandise. And the link to the channel merchandise site is actually in the description as well. I'm going to check that out later. Come on, go on. Oh, unlucky. First shot on target comes from Vivian. Yeah, straight to the goalkeeper there. Good answer from the goalie. Colonel's in the chat says, Ryan, bit unrealistic, but I counted. Okay, whatever. floats your boat really, but okay. And we've got Joel in the chat, says good afternoon, Ryan, and all goodness, come on Arsenal. Joel, as I said earlier, Joel will be joining us at half time and at full time for the men's game later on, along with obviously got Melvin, Andrew, Gary's going to be joining us at some point, Russ as well. So yeah, stay tuned for all that. Yeah, as I say, Russ will be doing his little 5-minute cameo like he did last week. Right at the end, when the second Xhaka scores another screamer, he'll pop on and go, "See, I told you so." Granite's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Oh dear. I hope everyone's keeping well anyway. Looking after each other. And Joel, as well, obviously the boxing, because obviously your channel and all that. The big fight over in America in what's his name? The unexpected one won, basically. From what I heard, I didn't watch it. I was at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was asleep. But got notification saying that the one that Sky was really rooting for, basically, Sky made it perfect clear that they're rooting for, didn't win. I was like, okay, cool. That's what, but I was just saying. I was going to ask if you'd watched it or not, or seen it in any sort of highlight film or anything like that. Get your thoughts on it. Come on. Of course, you want to talk now. That was 22 minutes before you started napping off. Oh dear. Maybe there's the heart rate. Heart rate's down actually. That's cool. Crowd's a bit quiet to be honest. I mean, it looks like a full house at Bournemouth actually. To be fair, but I don't know. It just seems a bit downbeat crowd-wise unless we attack. It's just like, go on, I'll talk to the witch. Go on, Viv. Yes! Get in there, Vivian. It's a goal. Celebrate, Viv. Come on, Vivian, you celebrate. You promised Bakayo you'll celebrate. Come on. Spoil sport. If anyone doesn't, obviously Bakayo and Vivian won awards this week, respectively. And they did like photo shoot and bits and pieces, like promo stuff with Arsenal. And then the clip, obviously, where talking about Bakayo's celebration now, trademark celebration. He asked her, "What's your celebration?" "I don't have one." His reaction was like, "How many goals did this girl score? She has to have a celebration." He actually said, "Next time you score, can you?" And she's like, "Yeah." He scored and she forgot. Go on, get in there. You're hot. It won't be done now. It won't be. I'll send it to you. I've got a screenshot of my phone's over there at the moment. Because I was at the game, Man United game last week. Oh, go on, what's that? Go on, Beth. Go on, Beth. Go on. Deflection saved them. Personally, I would have gone for it. Of course, more aggro. But I was at Man United game last week and I was wearing this and all that. Got home, got all that. Looked at my phone, put the app up on the phone. My heart rate went from like around the 12:30 mark when the game kicked off, all the way through the afternoon. But in the 90-minute period, it just went up, like literally through the roof. BBC One, I think it is BBC One. One sec. Yeah, BBC One. Cool. But yeah, my heart rate went through the roof. If you bear with me, I'll get the phone. I'll send it over to you on WhatsApp, the screenshot. Oh dear. I could have got it. Oh, okay. I've still got it. I've still got it. Look. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I'll send it over to you on WhatsApp now. Yeah, even as a graph from the time frame of obviously kickoff all the way through to when I checked. You can tell what about the like the difference at the game to when I wasn't there basically. Oh, I laugh. That was just being there at the Emirates. Right. There you go. I'll send it over to you now. I might actually want to check my hoodie later. Actually, if the temperature drops, I might actually get my. Because I have channel merch. I have channel merch like yourself. I've got merchandise now I can sell, and I got myself. I picked up one of my hoodies. I was wearing it last night. I might wear it later on for the men's game. Literally, it lasted 20 odd minutes, like 22 minutes, and they started fucking going off on one or two of them. Oh dear! You compare that to. I'm assuming you've seen it. You've seen it, yeah. So now, yes, Vivian, yes, get in there, Vivian. Again on a hat trick already. Come on, get in there. You ain't having the title. You ain't having the title. You ain't having the title. Fuck off, Chelsea scum. Fuck off, Chelsea scum. At least we're making them work for it. If they're going to win this, if they're going to win the WSL, Chelsea, we're making them work for it. That's poor goalkeeping. Good shot. Don't get me wrong. But considering it was pretty much next to the goalie, she didn't get down quick enough, and it was pretty easy if you're getting down quick enough to save that. But anyway, we're going for the hat trick. We're going for the hat trick. No. Oh, Ford almost got the third though. Moving with the assist nearly. Oh, fuck off, Russ. Oh dear, I've got fucking Joel's now saying he's not here as a friend, he's here as a carer now. Okay, cool. Fucking gonna need if we don't get top four, oh my god, I might need it, but I might need that. Take you up on that at the end of the season if we bottle this top four now. Because I will go insane. And if we lost out the top four, normal circumstances to anyone else, bar Tottenham, not a problem. The fact it's gonna be them. It's either us or them for fourth. If we don't get it, I'm gonna be going insane. They are going to be so unbearable. They're going to actually act like it's a trophy. And it isn't, but you know what I'm saying. But you're fucking rolling back the old time frame of this channel, aren't you? Oh, don't make Joel. I'm not going to respond. If I respond, I'll get in trouble. I prefer not to speak. I've got to come back, but if I use it, you won't come on later. Oh dear. Keep an eye on things. It would be fucking gobsite. The gobber as well that scored. They've actually got a shot on target, everyone, and they scored. Woohoo! That's all. Literally, the only shot on target, it's gone in. For fuck's sake. Leicester, you had one job today. You've had one job. You always bottled it after half an hour. God's sake. Go on. Corner, surely. Everton Chelsea still 0-0, by the way. Man United would have won 3-0 against West Ham earlier today. The spitter, for fuck's sake. The sod's fucking all. The one game. But obviously they've got Liverpool next week. That's fine. They're dropping points there, so that's cool. We just got to do our job later. I mean, the thing is, it's been put on a plate for us as well, in terms of the game later on. In terms of no fit defenders. The only defender that have got fit is that suspended. Go on. Yes, 3-0. Oh, come on. I want to see that. I want to see the angle. See that as offside or not. Caton Ford put it in the net eventually. Just put it in the net, and the flag's gone up for offside. I want to see this because every time recently they've done this, we've been onside. FA Cup a few weeks ago, Blackstonians was onside. Ball goes in the net. Offside. It's on. She looks on for me. Well, it wasn't. The angle you showed me, she was onside. So it's not a good decision by the assistant ref. Should have had a pen, all right. By saying that, you mean they should have it. It went to VAR and they went, we need that top four race to really go down to the wire. So we can't risk it. Sorry, Leicester. Was surprised, to be honest. Colonel, find out the answer to that. Become a member first, and you'll find out. Oh dear. I've seen a bit in terms of the other stream, Joel. I've already sent the link to your email before I went live. So check your emails later, and then that's for the other stream. Rebuild this house. What are the stats in Everton's game? Let's have a look. Chelsea having 76% of the ball to 24. 2 shots not on target. 2 Everton's 3 with 1 on target. So pretty much dead game, really. As Joel says, the main attractions are here later on for the main event. If you're lucky, you might even get to see Mrs. Green as well. My bloody head. This house. What do you want? Come on in. You dead? Come on. See this again. This sort of performance I haven't seen this since before Leo got injured. back in November. Merlin. You good? It's a bit of water for crying out loud. Arsenal just tweeted out that they're at London Stadium. Come on. If we can get 4 before another 2 before half time, we could really put Villa to the sword in the second half then. Instead of just going through the motions as we usually do. Oh dear. Put the camera down a bit. Can actually sit back properly. Oh, defend. Well done, Lydia. Well done. Oh dear. Go on. Go on. Lucky corner. That's some good. Actually, playing some good football today so far. They're gonna this intensity. I haven't seen this since November. Now what? If we have an influence on the game, never. Come on, Steph, we'll get in there. Go on. Unlucky. But we were more headers just over the bar. Let's see if we can leave Richard in the stands or Lottie in the stands today. Again, the crowd's so quiet today. It seems like not full house like it was every week, but still decent turn. Because it's a Sunday and all that Sunday service, really good turnout. But apart from when we just put the ball in net, the crowd have been very quiet today. So I'll take our foot off the gas in the last few minutes, which is concerning. We're having the ball, but we're not being aggressive like we were in the first 15 or so minutes. 21 minutes, whatever. What is this commentator on about? There's question marks over Leah Williamson. She just signed a new contract. She signed a contract in the summer. And during the season, signed an extension to that contract. So there's no issue there with Leah Williamson. Only concern is Vivian, obviously, because committed or commented either way what she's doing. She's going to wait till the end of the season by the looks of it to say yay or nay officially. These commentators and pundits need to do their fucking research. It really does my head in. It's not like Arsenal kept it quiet either. They did actually do a piece on it as well. It was just after they came back from injury as well that she signed a new contract. But it's concerned like, how is there? Oh, for the goalies down. Go on here. What's she claiming? Oh no. Fuck, she said got rushing the fuck. What? Interesting. Right. Right now. Bed. Go on. Keep us playing on. After all that. Come on. Lucky. What defend? Well done, Leah. Now we're letting them put up a lot of space and time on the ball for some reason. Go on. Down. Go on. It's a foul. Unlucky man, it's a foul though. Bethany gets taken out off the ball. Okay.
Yeah.
Bloody phone. I'm not in password. Let me into a fucking phone. Right, defend. God's sake, well done, Ruben. Well, it's half time at Tottenham. It's 1-0 Tottenham. Woo. Everton's still 0-0. It's still going, I think. Yeah. Well, that's another commentators and they're catching up to what I said 10 minutes ago. Being sloppy in the midfield now, not getting any control of the ball whatsoever. Saying it now, one sec. Oh, for God's sake. North London Derby on BBC Two, yay! As again, I will be covering that Arsenal versus Tottenham BBC Twos on Wednesday. Hopefully, get a few of the guys to join me as well for that one if they're available. Yeah. Something like that. So busy week because obviously double bubble today in terms of Arsenal watchalongs. Then we go away, come back to my other podcast, and obviously go over today's events with Andrew and Steve. Anyone else wants to join us for that? Tuesday I'll be over on Andrew's channel. Wednesday back over here doing the WSL North London Derby. Thursday on Brownie's channel. Friday podcast. Saturday. Over in terms of the weekend, the match of the day itself will be on Saturday night. But we don't play on Saturday. Men don't anyway. This fucking phone. It's a match of the day. It's a match of the day on Saturday next week, as we always do. Then double bubble again next week. West Ham women versus Arsenal in 12 o'clock from lunch midday. Then straight off, as soon as that finishes, bang, form onto another stream. 50 minutes before kickoff for the men's game against Leeds. Arsenal v Leeds, which is on Sky in the UK. Okay, got a phone. We get another tuning up, and it's not. We haven't really been tested so far, but I would like us to get a third before half time, at least. Off the crossbar. The keeper save that? Is that a corner? Good shot from lead. Looks like the keeper got a touch into the crossbar. Let's have a look. Straight down the goalkeeper's throat there. Good save. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, Leah. Get your head on this one. Come on, Leah. Just down in there, but okay. Cool, ref. Cool. Go on. Unlucky, Leah. Unlucky. Go on. Go. It's a pass back. A pass back, surely. thought it was a pass back, but they're not showing replay, so I can't confirm or deny either side of the argument there. The fact they're not showing replays, I'm going to assume I'm right. Go on, Kate, go on, Kate, pressure. Go on, Caitlin, pressure. Unlucky again. Well done, Caitlin, though. Again, this is stuff Stina Blackstenius has got to learn to do. As long as she's here, she's got to actually improve on things like that. If she's going to keep playing, be the main striker for next season and play down the middle. Against these sort of teams, she's got to be like in the face and no messing about, no mercy. Force the errors if you have to. Oh my god. By the way, guys, as the half 3, when half 3 comes and goes, when the team lineup comes out for the men's game, we'll go through it on here as well as obviously as we always do on the men's stream as well. Half time at Everton 0-0. No. Oh, come on, girls, come on. Not 7 odd minutes plus injury time to get to half time. Let's end the half like we started it, and actually like a couple more goals in and just cement the 3 points. And again, it keeps the pressure on Chelsea and Emma Hayes. Even though they've got an easy fixture later on against Birmingham City, it keeps the pressure on. They can't win the title tonight, and all we've got to do is go to the Emirates on Wednesday, win there, and literally we're taking it down to the last game then. And then you got because obviously because of that final third spot for Champions League is still up for grabs. United have got something to fight for. They're away to Chelsea. Can something possibly happen there? That's where it's coming down to now, and we just got to keep doing what we've got to do and get the 3 points on the board every game between now and next week. Again, we're letting them have too much of the ball and too much time. Oh, we go. We had an attack. Bethany, go on, Beth. Take your time. Now. Oh, Vivian with the hat-trick nearly. Oh, almost a nuggy. Oh, so close. Almost a hat-trick from Vivian, the first half hat-trick. And then in the aftermath of it, obviously, just whacked it back in. It was almost a P-rolling own goal. Oh. Either side of the goalkeeper, that's 3-0. And that's a hat-trick. First half hat-trick from Vivian then as well. Maybe she'll celebrate when she gets the hat-trick. I don't know. Didn't notice that before. Until obviously they're putting the clips out of her and Saka. And she's like I was run around and wait for people to jump on me. Go on. Unlucky. Ooh. That's a late flag, but okay. We built this house. Do, 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 do. Go on, go on. Where's Beth there? Cool. Smart place. Cool. Keep the ball. Just keep the ball. Got John Wayne in the chat. Big up, John. You'll get yourself ready for later on the main event of the weekend, Premier League wise, anyway. Between West Ham and Arsenal. And as it stands, Arsenal do need to win that. We need to win anyway. No matter what happens between Tottenham and Leicester, we need to win our game. So, but the way things are going, it amplifies it even more. I'm trying to play tippy tapper. Go on, well done, movement. Have a shot. Won the ball, but okay. Cool. Body, baby. Come on, let's get us up. Get us a third of half time. Come on. Go on. Pass it. Vivian. Beth. Cuts it in. Go in. Made it easy for the goalie there. Bobby, baby. Hot. Come on. Let's say that's near half time. But I'd have to be in the injury time, maybe it'd be straight dead on. Oh, 2 minutes we got. Okay. Oh, Beth. Come on, better than that. Jonas has got a face of concern. It should be concerned because, as I said earlier, I've been saying it for a few weeks now. Literally, to be in a position we were in at the start, first half of the season, and just drop one for literally like a month. Basically, our form just went down the fucking tube, basically, and it carried over into the new year. It did take us until early February to get back into the rhythm of things, get back our form. And he's only now complaining because he's on the verge of not winning the title, potentially. He's now complaining about fucking fixture movement from Chelsea back in January. Where was that complaining back then? Because now it just comes across petty, and they're just making excuses to cover your own tracks. Don't let him score. Don't let the bastard score. Well done. Move. 30 seconds, move. Go on, Viv. For the hat-trick. For the first half hat-trick. Go on. Ay, man. God's sake. Again, either side of the goalkeeper. Come on, Viv. Just went for pure power there, hoping that this be enough. And got a corner there, so it'll be the last attack of the game. Attack of the half, sorry. Another corner. Santo the clearance. Okay, so ref gave the corner and then decided, actually, you know what? I'm going to call half time. What? If anything, just blow the whistle when the ball went out. So they've given us the corner and gone, actually, no, I changed my mind. We're 2-0 up, half time. Vivian with the 2 goals. Still not celebrating. Sorry, the car, but she's still not celebrating. Yeah. That's a couple of what else I can say. It'll take an absolute collapse in the second half now. First up to win this game. We're in control. We've had no shots from Villa to deal with. So we're just going through the motions and keeping that pressure. That's what I'm saying. That's all we can do. Keep the pressure on Chelsea now. And just hope either Birmingham City later, which is unlikely, or Man United next week pull off a shock result. The girls have just been sprayed behind us. When I say that, I mean that the Villa subs have gone out in the pit straight away and doing warm-ups and all that. And the sprinklers, it didn't all pitch and that. No, the sprinklers popped out and they sprayed half the bloody substitutes and might get a chill because it's in the face and everything. Bloody hell. Kelly Smith, 5. Remember that? 5 league titles and a Champions League medal as well to boot. Plus the FA Cups and the League Cups and all that. But as I say, just to ram it home to the Chelsea fans that support Chelsea women. Our women's team does something your team couldn't do last year. And actually won a Champions League title and at the time with the format and all that, the way things were with the women's game back then, we went over 2 legs against the best team in Europe. Thankfully, the second leg was at home and we got over the line. But yeah, I think it was at the first leg we won 1-0 after the first leg, and then we came back to here Meadow Park, and I think it was 2-1 on the day, 3-1 on Ag, something like that. Oh my God, Everton have just scored apparently. I repeat, this is not a drill. I'm going to go and check now. Bear with me. Are we getting a fight from Chelsea all of a sudden? Everton, sorry. The Chargers just scored. Oh my God. Chelsea are actually losing. Heck's sake. To Everton. Well, he's not going to be happy with me because I said Chelsea would not lose this game. What is it? Knocked out of Europe. Since they got knocked out of Europe Champions League, Chelsea have just been an absolute fucking mess in the league anyway. And it seems like they're saving themselves to the final. That's not going to work because it's Liverpool, for fuck's sake. So what? They're just giving up their season now. Feet up on the beach, or basically mentality. Fucking hell. What are the Spuds doing? Just got on the way in the second half. Yeah. Nothing's right. Homer out. Oh my God! Don't no. Chelsea, yeah. Chelsea almost went 2-0 down. Everything I've been saying about Everton, no fight, no this, no nothing. Suddenly they decided to turn up today and actually tell me to piss off, basically. Oh dear. I was just, it was keep an eye on it. Obviously, half times I'll keep an eye on what's going on here. We'll go back over in a sec to BBC One in a sec to the main what we're here for. But yeah, we're not gone over to this either. I'd have left this game as it is. Again, group chats. What I mean, it's just like Everton have just scored. What the fuck? Come on, guys, do smash them likes up as well. If you haven't already, do absolutely obliterate the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Become a member as well if you want to for £2.99 a month. All the perks are listed, all that jazz. Including members-only Q&As, members-only streams, etc., etc. And yeah, do share the content around as well with all your mates and your family and all that. All football loving your Arsenal loving family. Share it around. Get as many people, new faces in as possible to join the community, join up with this community that we're trying to build here on the channel. Leeds will not be liking this because there's a 4-point gap as it stands now, down to a point. And Everton got games in hand. Again, I didn't see them getting anything out of this game, I'll be honest. Because, as I say, Chelsea got that cup final, you think that's enough motivation for them to just keep the form going, keep things rolling over to that final. But it just seems like the Chelsea players are just they're going through the motions and they're just giving up, really, on their season. And to think the Chelsea were many people's favourites. Once it's on Lukaku, many people's favourites to win the title. Yeah, it is what it is. Kim, I haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing, Kim? Not the ideal result earlier, but obviously you would have preferred a win, obviously referring to Rangers against Celtic. But you've delayed the confirmation that we're dreading in terms of what's gone up in Scotland. You okay? Got your one steep in there. This one's super glued to me. It's just, yeah, less than her eyes, but yeah, her face out of smack backside, but still, yeah, all good. Looking forward to the main event today. Obviously, West Ham v Arsenal later. Obviously, the women are playing tonight, this afternoon, so we're covering that as well. So it's literally up, bang, bang, bang. More content for you guys, but yeah. Oh dear. Even though, again, even though Celtic do look like they're going to win the title, that 3 games left, isn't there, now in the SPL? Even though it does look like that's going to happen now, I will say this: with Giovanni, no matter what happens with the Leipzig midweek and all that, in terms of next season, I'm actually, as a neutral, excited to see what he does with Rangers. And if I'm Celtic, I won't be getting too comfortable just because we've won a title back. Yeah, I caught the last 10 minutes of that, 15, last 15 minutes of that game I caught. And the last 5 or so minutes, there was two opportunities Rangers had, and hit the post, hit the cross, but it just wouldn't go in. But hey, he said. Also, you got to remember as well. You got a Scottish Cup final to look forward to after knocking out Celtic as well the other week. You've got the final against Hearts to look forward to. There's the potential silverware there. So this is why I'm saying, no matter what happens in the Europa League, if you go into the final and win that, it's a bonus, obviously. But in terms of next season, with what we're seeing from Giovanni, I'm excited to see as a neutral what he can do with this Rangers team and see if he can actually keep Rangers keep them fighting and be that pesky little fucker that keeps every now and then pisses off Celtic and sort of brings back that powerhouse between them two and just have them to go toe to toe till most times till the last game of the season against obviously Celtic in terms for the title. Because I'll be honest, it's annoying when it's the same team. Obviously, even from your perspective, but as a neutral, it's annoying to see the same team win the league year in, year out, with no challenge. So at least if there's a challenge there, you can grin and bear it sometimes as a neutral. But when it's literally as the same team over and over and literally walking away with it most years, it was getting annoying and predictable. If anything, as well, I'd say between Steven Gerrard and Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, Giovanni's actually a more superior manager. Could be proven wrong, but just going by what I'm seeing and all that, and what he's done in Holland as well. Right, let's go and turn this back over. Let's watch this set piece first from Everton. Can't believe Everton are winning. Fuck's sake. Yeah, Steven Gerrard did league-wise, like domestic-wise, screwed Rangers over massively. 1 minute going, no, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm not. Do I look happy? Yeah. Well, I'm not going anywhere then, am I? 2 days later, bye. I'm off to Villa because I want the Liverpool job. But if I'm being honest, he should have stayed at Rangers. If we're being brutally honest, he should have stayed for another rest of this season, next season. Get a couple more seasons under his belt in the SPL Rangers. Really ramp home basically the turning point in the SPL, bring back the power to Glasgow Rangers, and then reassess things from there. But no, as soon as he got a bit of glory and fucking Premier League clubs come calling, he went running. So that's what I'm saying. You've got the Scottish Cup against Hearts in a few weeks. And obviously you knocked out Celtic to get to that final. So again, it does show next season's going to be a lot closer, title race wise. The old firms are going to be a lot closer. They're not going to be so one-sided and all that crap. Like we saw a couple of months, was it a month or so ago? A couple of months ago? A couple of months ago, they did it on the channel, didn't they? When Rangers went down under the lights 3-0. I'd be so bold to say as I think Rangers will win the league next season. It will go down to the last game of the season. Oh, fuck's sake, Chelsea! Oh my god. How's that not gone in? Pickford has made a double. Well, he made one save, hit the post initially, The first shot, it's come out. I think it's Mason Mount, and basically he's just flung himself across the goal and pushed out for a corner and got a fucking, oh, look at me. Oh, he just keeps that out. But on the side of the line where it needs to be. Please, Chelsea. I don't want Leeds to go down. Go on. Again, good save. Oh, he's hurt himself. Pickford's hurt himself. Somehow. Did he take it in the face or something? Yeah, we lost the league in Jan. Yeah, but again, that's not Giovanni's fault. He walked into the situation, and you got to remember as well when he walked in. Yeah, took it in the face. When he walked in, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, it wasn't exactly. Rangers weren't unbeaten. There's signs it was going to be one of them seasons for you guys under Steven Gerrard. Even though I'm saying what I'm saying, should have stayed. But yeah, here's what it is. Even just sticking to it. Oh, Spud! Oh, of course, the Spud scored. Why wouldn't they? Leicester City. Let me guess. Kane or Son? This is again. I'm just turning back over now to the women's game. The Arsenal women versus Villa. I'll get me the second half here. Let's have a look. No, I was right. Son or Kane? Son. What a surprise. Let me guess. Kane with the assist. Liverpool, please. Liverpool. We got to do our job later on in a bit. But Liverpool, please. Kick the living daylights out of fucking Tottenham next week, please. You had one job today, Leicester. One job. Harry, yeah. The Spitter scored early anyway. Oh, that's annoying me. But we got Misfit and Calatio and everyone in the chat. Oh, Leicester playing. Yeah, they're playing. Yeah, Tottenham v Leicester. It's 2-0 Tottenham. So that means it rams home even more, heightens it even more that Arsenal, the men's team, have to beat West Ham later. Have to. Just in case I pull off a miracle next week against Liverpool, we have to keep winning. Cedric got right back. I mean, they ain't got no fucking defence themselves, so okay. Any other leaks getting out there? Does that of interest before the team comes out officially? Go on. Force it. Well done. Pass it. Aye, if you do better than that. No Tomiyasu. Might be the bench then. I'd rather us not rush him back straight into the first start 11. Considering how long he was out for. Ease him back in. We've got Leeds at home next week. I'd rather no. Even if he is on the bench today or not, I'd rather bring him in for the likes of Leeds at home, the home games against the likes of Leeds, where it might be a bit easier for him, less intense. If that makes any sense. Yeah, Leicester City are in the Europa League Conference semi-final against Roma, and I think it's 1-1 after the first leg. and they're going away to Roma midweek on Thursday. But yeah, they're in the Conference League semi-final. Couldn't cut it at Europa League. Went down to the Conference League, and yeah, they're playing Roma in the semi-final. Brendan will be. Yeah, I can't stand Brendan Rodgers, to be honest. That one arrogant, even before his time at Celtic, he just came across one arrogant prick. Go on, Katie. Handball. Katie, you can't complain there. You handballed it. Accidental, but you handballed it. Oh, dear. Right, Grumpy. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh, dear. Thanks. Oh, dear. We got Leipzig on foot. Yeah. What's the score there? 0-0, isn't it? Between Rangers and Leipzig, 0-0, isn't it, after the first leg? Or was it 1-0? No, 1-0 Leipzig. But you're going. But second leg's at Ibrox. I think it was again what we've seen against Dortmund. And who was it the last round? Who did they last round? I don't know. But I think you having home leg for being at home for the second leg, sorry, is benefiting you guys. It helps. It's helping get you guys in over the line basically. I think that's going to be. And I think again, that's going to be a major factor as long as the players go into that game with the right mentality and don't just go, "Well, we've got this far. Okay, we'll give up." If Rangers get to a European final, hats off to Giovanni. Go on, Caitlin. Oh, lucky. Was it shoved in the back? And Kate McKay would have gone down there, got shoved in the back. But okay. Behave yourself in the chat now. Behave. No need to be nasty. Any nastiness, you will get timed out by the mods. Bring it back. Everton don't get pen like last week. Oh, okay. It's still 1-0, I'm assuming there. Go on. 3-0 own goal. Vivian over this shot got pushed onto the bob of the goalkeeper and come flying out to the nearest defender. It's hit off a boot and went in. You need to behave yourself. You're getting cocky in the chat. I'm assuming you're a Tottenham fan or something like that, but you're getting cocky. We've got to play our game. You can win, but as long as we keep winning and don't drop any points along the way, we're in a position where we'll finish above you. So. Ice Kim, if you're around later, we're doing a stream for the men's game anyway, so if you're around later, pop in and say hi. And it won't be just me, put it that way, for the men's game as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's still 1-0 Everton and 2-0 to them not down the road. So as it stands, tell you what, I'll get that up. Let's have a look. Everton are still in relegation zone, but they'll be 2 points off Burnley and Leeds. And they still have a game more, 1 game extra to play over them two. I don't see Leeds going though. Burnley picked up form. Could this be the turning point for Everton? No. this result, if it stays as it is, Everton could throw everything out of the water basically. Hang on. Playing at home or away? Women's Super League. We need to win Fixture, don't they, to stay up. If Birmingham pulled off a miracle, for example, I'm looking at the table now. Birmingham City pulled off a miracle later. They waited at home to Chelsea, I think it is. Either way. 9, 10, 11. Keeps them in touch and distance of Leicester. With a game in hand, I'm assuming they're playing midweek. Could be very interesting. Yeah, Birmingham City at home. Come on, go on for Beth. Oh, that would have been a cheeky goal. Cool. Here we go. Tommy actually is starting. So you got it wrong in the chat. Just getting up on the phone to have a look quick before I put it on the screen for you guys. Holding. Oh, no Ben White. Okay. At all, by the looks of it. Okay. Holding Gabriel Tavares. Elneny and Xhaka. Cool. Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, Eddie. Okay. Let's look at the West Ham lineup one set. Not bad. I'm happy with that. Because then out of nowhere, Ben White's at the team. So that'd be interesting what the hierarchy at Arsenal come out and put out on Twitter. Go on for the fourth. Deflection corner. Right, here we go. West Ham have got Fabianski in goal. Gofal, Zuma, Creswell, and Ryan Fredericks. So there's a makeshift. Zuma's still coming in injury. You could see that on Thursday. He's coming in little knocks still. Went all that. Creswell, I'm assuming at left back, and Ryan Fredericks at centre back. I'm assuming. Rice and Noble in the pivot to try and nullify our attack. Fornals, Lanzini, Benrahma, and Bowen. Okay. Okay, cool. The Arsenal Misfit saying Tommy Asher is great news, but no White is worrying COVID? Question mark. That's what I'm saying. I'll have a look. See what Arsenal put out. If they say anything. If they've said anything or whatever. Wrong one. Also, I ain't said anything yet. If it's COVID, he doesn't. The thing is, if it's COVID, he can't play against the Leeds, can he? Even though it's 7 days and all that. So I don't think it'll be COVID. It can't be COVID, surely. They're going to dominate being injury either. Oh, God's sake, it'd be so wasteful. Oh, here we go. Arsenal's have tweeted out. Ben White misses out on today's match day squad with a tight hamstring injury. So it's not COVID, it's a hamstring. So assuming it's not overly tight, yeah. We should have him back for next Sunday. Just a precaution, basically. Surprised that Cedric is not at left back to stabilise the side of the pitch defensively. Yeah, but obviously all the backlash and all that Arteta got in terms of not playing Tavares against Brighton, etc., and hooking them off when he did, and this, that, and the other. Oh, go on. 4, what? Is that? That's his first shot as well. Beth, it's Beth. Get in there. What a hit. Get in there, Beth. But hey, she's not worthy of winning a Football Writers Player of the Year award, apparently. Not good enough, apparently. In terms of the back line itself, in terms of Holding coming in, I'm not concerned with Holding playing. Say that now, famous last words. As I say, where they're going to target is going to be Nuno Tavares. It's more likely just precautionary, just to make sure they don't strain it anymore and have him out for the rest of the season. It's just get them the day's rest, basically, the weekend off, come back Monday with warmed up everyone else, and they reassess things from Tuesday onwards. Okay, the code's gone off for Blacksinius. Okay. So Caitlin Ford's gone out to the left-hand side. Are you watching? Are you watching? Are you watching Chelsea? Are you watching Chelsea? Please. I keep saying it. I'm kind of giving up on it, but I'm going to keep saying it. Please, Birmingham City or even Man United next week, give us something. Take something from Chelsea. Anything, even if it's a point. Take it off the bastards, and we can do what we got to do and get that title over the line. And lift the title in East London. Oh, that'd be interesting. That's the thing, though, because assuming obviously Chelsea did their job today, later on against Birmingham City, the organisers and all that, they'll be fully expecting Chelsea to win the title, yeah. So the actual trophy will be in West London, yeah, where they play. What happens if they do bottle it and we win the title? Oh, of course, it's fucking 3-0. You know what? Leicester's just focusing on fucking the conference title, ain't they? They're going to win it. They won't win the conference title, but that's what they're focusing on. Fucking idiots. Don't worry, guys. It's just as disappointing as it is. They've won today. As long as we win, it doesn't matter. And they're away to Liverpool next week. When was the last time Tottenham went to Anfield and actually won there? That's before this team this current squad came along and done what it's done. It's offside, but okay there. Again, a poor officiating. Enders in the chat, big up Enders says some score for the Arsenal women. Chelsea really turned off in the league, doing Lamps a favour. It seems like it. Or we can't contribute to him going down potentially. So I don't matter 3 points today. It's just ridiculous. But look, it is what it is. It makes the relegation battle more interesting because it's between 3 teams now. It's a point between 3 teams. But one lucky, almost 5. To be fair though, Everton have owed their luck. I mean, a couple hit the. I think there's a. No, this is at Arsenal. They had it on the channel one. The Everton game on. It was literally like they hit the post, hit the crossbar, keep saving it, keep double saving it. It was just ridiculous. They haven't been performing in the league to be. But no, that's the thing I was saying earlier. Once Everton scored, I was saying it's just it seems like the second Real Madrid knocked them out the Champions League. There's just completely switched off completely in terms of domestically. Even though they've got an FA Cup final to look forward to against Liverpool, they need to be in the top form, they need the best form possible for that final to avoid 3 FA Cup final losses on the chart. They're just switched off, and teams are just doing what they're doing. They're taking points like Brentford, us. I think they dropped points. Last year they dropped points. Can't remember now. And they're currently losing with 10 minutes to go against Everton, who are bottom of the fucking league, or in the bottom 3 anyway. Go on. Yeah, we go. 5-0. Ruben Moy, Lottie Ruben Moy. With the 5th. Just pass it into the goal. Get in there. Yeah, we've just talked about this, and Ben White being out. I mean, it does seem like it's a caution just to make sure he's available. It doesn't make it even worse and warn him out for the rest of the season, and also to make sure he's available for next week. So it's probably just a rest. He's got the weekend off to rest, and then when everyone comes back in tomorrow for the warm down training after today's game, they'll assess it, have a look at it, and then come Tuesday, Wednesday, try and get back into training. Touch wood. West Ham are playing their best, and what they do is London derby. They're at home, and there's a London derby. But again, they haven't got. We say best 11, but it's still their back lines and makeshift as hell. Kufau, right back, got the Kreswright left back, but we've got not even a half fit Kurt Zuma. He's carrying an injury. I could tell that was the case on Thursday. I was watching the game, and they're playing Ryan Fredericks, a fullback at centre back. And in fact, for the first time in ages, you're having to play a pivot of Noble and Declan Rice in the starting 11. It shows how little faith he has in that partnership. That he needs to give extra protection to it, and hoping that's enough. I think, well, if West Ham get knocked out on this Thursday, probably not knocked out, the Europa League, sorry, it's stuff their own doing, because the first 30 seconds in that first leg, sloppy defending and goalkeeping, that's one set. Go on, Steph. Offside, of course, is offside. Why wouldn't that be offside? The first 30 seconds in, it was literally poor defending, poor man marking, you name it, for the first goal. They got back into the game. They're controlling the game at 1-1. Should have been in the lead. themselves respectively, and then give away a soft another. The second goal was even poor defending and a very very soft goal to give away. So if they do get knocked out and get thumped at Frankfurt, there's a possibility. It's off their own doing. They didn't take advantage of the moment when they had it. Got to change the scoreboard quickly. Sorry, guys, one sec. Yeah, the key to pouch is about to come on for Arsenal. With obviously a third of this game to go. North London derby midweek, when Jordan Off's going on. North London derby midweek, and away to West Ham. So he's only got 2 and a bit games to get that 50th goal. So she's come to Arsenal, 49 league WSL goals. Yeah, she could potentially end the season not scoring one single league goal and be stuck on that after a whole season. Only at Arsenal. Oh dear. Also, Andy, if you're still there, Joel will be in the stream for the men's game later at half time and at full time. Oh dear. I did ask Joel for his thoughts on the boxing and never got a response. In terms of what he was in the chat earlier. Probably busy with the family and all that sort of stuff. It is what it is. Never sort of got us, said Colonel. We brought her in for the experience and to add more depth to our attack, but just in again, she has scored goals outside of the WSL in terms of obviously the Continental Cups, FA Cups, and Champions League every now and then. That's a handful of goals. But in WSL, it's just not one. Not one goal in the WSL. A player of her caliber, of her experience, and of her ilk, to come back to WSL in 49, and a full season later, it was you're still on 49. That's concerning. Joel was working last. Working last. I thought he was, but I thought he might have caught. I thought he might have caught the highlights of the fights, like the main events and all that. Cracking women's fight between Taylor and who won that in the end? I don't because I was asleep by then. I know. I got his name now. Get up on the phone. Nope, wrong one. Where is it? Oscar Valdez, that's it. Oscar Valdez lost because Stanford. Oscar Valdez lost basically. It went down to unanimous. Okay, tell you one. Okay, by split decision. Okay. Stanford won. Was a shutout. A shutout. So Katie Taylor's good. That's good for Taylor, obviously. She just seems like again, she just seems unstoppable at the moment. Like no one can really come get near her. Ultras would keep coming on. Victoria and Jordan Nobbs, Vivian Merritt, and Beth Mead are going off. With just over 20 minutes to go. Obviously got Wednesday in mind as well. So yeah. Liam Smith won by knockout. Okay. Cool. So we can do this free kick. Come on, let's get a sixth. God. I mean, the keeper needs a goal. He's not. The keeper needs a goal. Yeah, I've been saying that for the last 5 or so minutes. As he's standing out on the edge of the box, not actually in the mix of trying to get a head on the ball. Oh dear. Still 1-0 Everton. Bloody hell. If Everton hold out for this could, I've been saying for a while, I think they're going down, but this could be a turning point for them. This is the one thing that Leeds didn't want. Auburn, even though they've been in a bit of form recently, it brings it back. It's now a three-way battle, and there's a point in it between the real three of them. There's literally 2 on level points, and Everton point behind them. We'll defend. Well done, Lydia. Well done. Boom, boom. I'm calling out Melvin Nate, says Colonel. I reckon I can go 10 rounds in the dungeon. Good luck. On your own. 7 minutes injury time. Bloody hell. Mate, if by some miracle a result goes our way in terms of Chelsea dropping points, and we win obviously Wednesday and next Sunday respectively, and we nick the title at the last gasp, I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. I just want the girls deserve it. They were top of this league for most of this, literally the entire season until a couple of weeks ago. If it weren't for fucking Tottenham and a COVID outbreak, we'd be going top of the league now. Yeah, keeping the pressure on them basically. Still in their hands respectively, but still. What's this doing for our goal difference actually? Because that's it. Our goal difference is level. Oh my god. The league tables just come up on the screen. It's like goal difference of 48. No, the difference is a point. Oh my god. And we've conceded a lot. We've conceded only 10 goals in WSL this season. Oh, Leicester scored at the end. Woohoo! Leicester. Yeah, Nacho scored in the 91st minute. Woohoo! Delhi, okay. Go on, girls, go on. Easy for the goalie. Easy for the goalie. No, I didn't say that. I said table. Yeah. Goal difference as it stands is spot on. Can we score a few more goals, girls, please? It might come down to that if we're lucky enough. Fuck's sake. Seems like Pickford's keeping Chelsea at bay at the moment. Is it me or does Xhaka look a bit rough? His interview stuff that he's been doing on Arsenal's Twitter. Pickford got man of the match as Ender. Seems like he deserved it. But again, when they went 1-0 up, I switched on because it was half time in this game. So I switched on. He made some huge. To be honest, he made some huge saves in that 15 minutes spell that I watched after they went 1-0 up. Oh, Jordan's not that good. That's not good. Jordan's limping. But no, he made some good saves. For once, he actually turned up today and stepped up for his team when he needed it, when they needed him to. I don't see Nikita scoring today. I don't know why. Say this famous last words. Oh, me. Holgate's been booked out there. I mean, Deli, I don't get why you're bringing Deli Alley on. Look at the phone. Surely you'd bring on a more defensive-minded player. Ball in. Okay, he walks away from the ball again. Brain dead, I tell you. So Endo, obviously I'll be, as I said, I'll be ending this when this game finishes in the next 10 minutes. Sorry, I'll get the words out eventually. That'd be great. Obviously, I'll be going live straight away for the other stream for the other game. But to sort of, out of interest, ask you, okay, just in case you ain't got time to pop in for that one. What are your thoughts about the West Ham game in a bit, like score prediction and all that? Do you think we're going to blow our lines, or do we do the job and get over the line? Basically, I still think we'll do the job, personally. I mean, he's took a huge risk today, David Moyes, from what I'm hearing in the chat. A wistful 2-1. Okay. Be onside. Please be onside. Please be onside. Somebody. Oh my God! How did that go in? 6-0. Stina Bastinis, literally from the tightest of angles. This has gone. It will not be a draw ender. Everton win. Furthest back on. Well, it's only back on. It's only back on, Steve, if Arsenal win today. And then obviously next week against Leeds. It's only back on if that happens. Otherwise, it's all well and good. But yeah, 6-0. I mean, yeah, to say from the tightest of angles, had options. She just thought, fuck it, and the toe pokes it past the goalkeeper, across the line. We got a better goal difference. Woohoo! By 1. Oh dear, gone. I think we win 2-0. I still think we win 2-0 today. Oh, is that good for Jordan? Oh, it's on a bad leg as well. She's had it surgery before. Always on the knee. They've kicked massage on the knee, so that ain't good. Shit. Oh, Madam's getting ready to come on. No, yeah. Oh dear, Jordan's crying. The fact that she's crying from that. I think she's on her way at the door. The way she's reacting to be going off like that. For her to be going off like that, I don't think she's getting a new contract. I'm hoping wrong, because I do like her as a player. For whatever reason, I said this earlier, Steve. I don't know if he's in the chat watching the stream before. It seems, and then they'll back me up when I say this. It seems that the second Real Madrid knocked them out the Champions League, they've just completely switched off and just gone fuck it, basically. One sec. They've completely just switched off. One sec, Nick. Oh, good save from the goalie there in the end. It just seems that literally Madrid coming on, not played in Champions League, they switched off around that time anyway. But when they actually knocked them out, when all that switching off the league backfired on them, they just completely switched off. We beat them 4-2. They scraped a result last week by the skin of their teeth. I don't know how. I think. Yeah, and then Man United. I mean, that game. I was playing and I was watching it. I had it on. I put it on 10 minutes in. I was like, I'm tapping out. All right, I'm out. I couldn't watch it. I was watching. It's a poor game. But and then today, obviously, they've lost again. They've lost, and a team that's a team that's in the relegation. Up to this point, up till today, from what I'd seen, had shown no fight, no nothing until today, obviously. And even then, as you say, it's just fallen off a fucking cliff. It's a pen. There we go, pen. Give it to Nikita. If she's okay to take it, please. Just give it to Nikita, please. Let her score her 50th goal. Sorry, I'll come back to this. I'll come back to you guys in that minute. The Chelsea situation in a sec. Give it to Nikita, please. Give her the goal. She's taking it. Yay! Give her the 50th goal. Taking it all season, but give it to her. Come on, Nikita. Come on. Come on, Nikita. Come on. Come on, Nikita. Nikita, take your time. Relax. Come on, Nikita. Come on. Sort the fucking Villa players out. Nikita, switch off. Come on. Oh, for God's sake, can you sort these players out, please? So I don't want to have a go at our players. Have a word with the Villa players. They're trying to fucking approach the penalty area. You're having to go at Caitlin and Ford. Who's trying to get in Nikita's end, and Nikita needs to switch off as well. From all his antics are dead behind her. Come on. Here we go, Nikita. Come on. Yeah, you go. 7-0. She gets a finally. All season we've waited for at the moment. She gets a 50th career goal on WSL. And it's from the penalty spot. But you know what? She won't care. That landmark, she's been trying to get over that from day one. She's finally got it. And I've been proven wrong. There you go. And just as we say that, I think there is. There was going to be a second. She had a penalty. But yeah, keep it the right way, but it's obviously right in the side net of the bottom corner. And yeah, you can't ask for much more than that from the goal from Nikita. All the criticism myself and others have given her this season in terms of her end product overall. I really did want her to get that 50th goal before the season was up, and it got to a point, as you guys know, this stream. I'd given up. I'd actually genuinely thought she wasn't going to get over the line, that she'd have to go somewhere else or something. And Vivian's just been given the Player of the Match award as well. What about 8? We've got 6 minutes injury time, so it's possible. We've now got a bit of goal difference of 2 over Chelsea. Woo-hoo! For a couple of hours at least, anyway, until they batter fucking Birmingham City. There's no way Chelsea do not. But with this scoreline now, and the fact it could potentially come down to goal difference, maybe, if buts and maybes. There's no way Emma Hayes will not tell her team to batter Birmingham City later. He's so clinical today. As the scoreline suggests, but it's ridiculous how clinical we've been when for most of the second half of the season we haven't been that clinical. Like we scored the goals, we've won the game, but you haven't been like scoring 6, 7 plus consistently against these sort of teams, with all due respect. It stands us in good stead though for midweek against Tottenham, and then obviously West Ham away next week. This is all we've got to do. We've got to keep doing this, and I keep saying it. And people, you guys are probably getting bored of me saying it, but we've just got to keep winning our games and putting that pressure. And just hope something goes wrong for Chelsea either tonight or next Sunday. So because of the amount of injury time, by the way, we're now late going live for the men's Watchalong, but it is what it is. It's always a risk. That one is Arsenal, so it's gone good. Go on, let's go for the 8th. Go on, girls, go on. On the attack here down the right-hand side. We have to get out of the way, fucking hell. Go on, Katie, go on. Cut in. Go. Yeah. Ugh. Poor first touch from Tina there. didn't get it under control quick enough. Come on. Throwing. There we go. So space of, by the way, in space of in just under a week, space of 7 days, basically, just shy of a full 7 days. So 3 Arsenal players have hit the 50 goal mark in WSL. Beth Mead first. This is against Everton last week. Jordan Nobbs last week against Everton. And finally, Nikita Paris this week. Oh, God. So I'm happy. I am genuinely happy for her to do that today. Sorry. Get that monkey off the back, basically. Because that's been hanging over all season. League-wise, I mean. Is it onside? Are you onside? Whoa. Just whack her out in the face, why don't you? It's onside. These officials, that's what, 3-4 times in this game. The officials flash for offside, and our player, it's all involved our attack, by the way. 3 or 4 times, our player has been onside, and the official has just gone offside. It is annoying in that sense because we could have had a few more goals as well. Oh dear. Birmingham City, I'm fully expecting Birmingham City to bend over and go, okay, you can have the 3 points, Chelsea. I'm literally pinning all my hopes. As long as we do our job on Wednesday and obviously and then next Sunday, full time. As long as we do our job, respectively in the last 2 games now, I'm pinning all my hopes on Man United who are fighting for that third and final Champions League spot, for them to pull off a miracle at Chelsea next week. That's what I've got to do now. That's the situation we're in. But the thing is, we're not giving up. We're not just going where this is the situation, so just like give them the title sort of thing. No, we're making them actually work for it. We're effectively, as long as we do our job, as long as we win on Wednesday at the Emirates against Tottenham, we're taking this title race down to the last day. So we're keeping the pressure on it. It's just a matter of if Chelsea can falter at the last moment, basically. But with that, I can't say, but one sec. Turn that over to that. And yeah, I mean, best scoreline of the season, 7-0 at home. Last game at Bournemouth this season as well, because obviously we've got one more home game, but that's at the Emirates. We've won convincingly, and we've now got our goal difference just 2 or 3 ahead of Chelsea now. It's obviously that point's a major difference at the moment. And yeah, we've just got to keep doing what we've got to do, and just hope. And again, that's hope. And in football, hope does sometimes come into fortune, into reality. And again, as I say, as overall for the season, you can call me biased, but the Arsenal women's team deserved a WSL title from day one all the way up till 2-3 weeks ago. Had been top of the league up to that point. Only when Tottenham did the we got COVID outbreak, can't do a North London derby or played that game in hand at the time against Chelsea. Did that really mess things up in terms of we having to play Tottenham now and Chelsea then eventually taking top spot from us in the last couple of weeks and putting it back into Chelsea's hands respectively? Yeah, it's fine margins, and you never know. As I say, the fact that United, because they won today as well, 3-0 against West Ham, I think they've got game in hand against Birmingham City. Man United have it midweek, win that. They win that. One sec, let's have a look. Just gonna have a look now. Let's just fucking lets me log in. Tuesday. Probably. Have a look at Wednesday first. Oh, Man City. Okay. So as it stands, they may not have third. City got a game in hand. Assuming City get the result they get in midweek against Birmingham City, United still have to win and hope that City drop points in the last game of the season for them to get first. So they've got something to fight for. So I'm playing. They've got something. But either way, they have something to fight for, and just again for them, just to hope that City drop off in one of their games now, either midweek or on Sunday. But it's all a matter of wait and see now. And yeah, we've got a goal difference to two better, but obviously they've got their game later on, so that probably change by the end of the night. But it is what it is. I'm going to back up now quickly. I'm going to quickly go over to the other studio, log in, go live there, and we're going to go through the teams as we always do, and bring in Melvin and Andrew when he joins us, and Russ and all the guys in ASAP, and go for the team before kickoff. From the men's game, so go and join us quickly over on that. The stream is up ready, so literally come over there. I've got 15 minutes before kickoff. Come and join us on there. Yeah, I will take this down now, and then we go and see you in a minute. As always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.